Hi everyone, happy day wherever you are. Thanks for joining. I'm Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching, and today we have a very special video. This message, it is definitely motivated by being human and having flesh, like being a living, feeling person who has desires and needs and temptation, and just learning that about myself in the past few days, more than ever. And so I want to share this vulnerability with you because I've been feeling that it's a moment of my own personal weakness and my ego self. It's something that I don't want to face or haven't wanted to. I don't want to share it. I don't like to share these kinds of things with people because it's like giving energy to something that you don't want to make grow. And so, but in any case, I feel that, we can make our challenges into our strengths. And life's difficulties, whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's related to relationships or your personal development, maybe you're trying to get a job or you want to go back to school, but you're facing financial problems or challenges, whatever you're going through in your life, when we become real with ourselves and we look at ourselves honestly, there are so many things that we could see and say about that. Number one is learning to not judge or criticize ourselves, regardless of whether we live up to our own expectations. Learning to bring in self-love and self-appreciation. And that can be difficult if you are a perfectionist or if you are a high achiever or you want things to be in just the right way. You want it to go the way you want it to go. I want things to go the way I want it to be perfect. Like I want it to be exactly how I want it to be. I want it, I want to dot all the I's and cross all the T's in this case, in my nutrition and my food. So you may resonate with this in whatever you care about. It could be sports. You could be training for a competition. So regardless, it's so important to learn to appreciate ourselves no matter what we think is a weakness, to learn that maybe you are your toughest critic or your harshest judge. But it doesn't serve us to be critical or negative with ourselves, because if you hate yourself, then how can other people be supportive? Other people can and will be supportive, your family perhaps, or you might have that one friend or that one person in your life that's really super supportive who may even love you more than you love yourself. But it's not healthy to rely on others for that stability and that grounding. So the purpose of today's message is to, as I begin to open my day to eat and drink and have my juices, I realize that I still feel a little bit confused about what is the best way to move forward now at this point in time with what's right and what's wrong. So the best that we can do is stay mindful, stay present, stay aware of what's happening. That there are so many thoughts happening, one comes after the other, and what can we do when we can't control other people and we don't want to limit their choices or infringe on their freedoms or their foods. We want to respect, like I want to respect, and I do respect everyone's choices. But what happens when we are tempted and I want that? What happens if I reach the day and the point where I feel that, well, hey, my family's having that, I'm the only one who's not. What's going on here? Like, why am I the only holdout? Like, I feel that I'm missing out. I feel that I'm not getting my share. Like I can't have the goodies, or so whatever it is, the thoughts, they keep coming. And then there's food there. So the mind also says, or the brain says, oh, it's there, I should have it. It's available. It shouldn't go to waste. Whatever it is, like thoughts, they're all thoughts. So Anyways, the best that we can do is, you know, you're gonna eat, you're gonna have your drinks, you're gonna do whatever you're gonna do. Part of it is because biologically we have to, and socially we have to, and it's just part of your daily life to survive physically, biologically speaking. So, one way that I'm approaching this as well is through this 1 minute meditation, which I will start now. And if you look back on this video, if you're going to watch this on YouTube or whenever you watch this, you can just limit your time to this, to the 1 minute meditation that we're about to do. And I have the timer here for us. So basically, we're just going to close our eyes and we're going to have a slight smile on our face to stimulate our brain into relaxing, knowing that it's not in danger, nothing's wrong, everything's right. And just to, just focus on your breath coming in, counting in, 1, 2, 3, in. And on the out breath, count to yourself, 1, 2, 3, 2. In, 1, 2, 3, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, if your mind is super active right now or whenever you watch this, then just keep it like in breath 1, out breath 2. And as you go into your meditation, as you experience this 1 minute, just whenever your mind wanders, just intend for peace and just guidance from your true self, from your higher self, from God, to eat and drink on this day, in this moment, with peace and kindness and love. And that may you make the best and healthiest choices for yourself that are aligned with your highest good and your greatest joy and well-being. And may only God's true love and light shine within you and around you. May you draw and attract only the very best to you and into you. May only the very best foods and drinks come your way. And if you ever face a difficult decision or a difficult choice, may you have the wisdom and the peace to take a moment and a breath and to be aware of what's happening in that moment. A lot of things happen in our mind, in our brain, but we don't have to be animals about it. That's something that I feel inside is I choose to be intentional and mindful. And this is an attitude that will enhance other areas of my life for my highest good and my greatest joy without judging. So let's not judge ourselves and let's not judge others. If that resonates with you, I invite you to take that. Anyhow, now we're gonna start. So I have the timer. We're gonna close our eyes. So just relax your shoulders, a slight smile on your face, and we're just gonna breathe in and out. Remember your intention as you're in it, and just see yourself in this 1 minute, just being in peace and being in love and ease, easily making the right choices for you. All right, so we're gonna get started now. Close your eyes and breathe. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, smile. So that was 1 minute and 1 second of mindful breathing with the intention to bring peace to your body, your thinking, to our thinking, to ask God for help, to ask your angels for guidance, unconditional self-love and self-acceptance, and appreciation for your many blessings, because actually, friends, having access to a wide variety of foods and drinks is a blessing. Not everyone can have that access. So I totally acknowledge the importance of being grateful for the food and the drink that is in your life. And whatever your goals are, whatever your intentions are, let's make sure that we are coming from a space of appreciation, of gratitude, of doing the best we can with our resources, knowing that we don't know, we don't have all the answers. Life is a mystery, and that everyone else is doing the best that they can too. So non-judgment enters this picture, detachment or non-attachment, and that could mean not attaching to ideas or foods. But even there, there is contradiction. So not attaching to an idea of a way that you should be eating or that you should not, or judging others, but just, focus on one thing that brings peace. And one thing that I do is now I'm writing down my thoughts. If they come through, the ones that are painful or the ones that bother me, that irritate, that create irritation or a frustrated mindset, I question those thoughts using Byron Katie, her work, The Work, which is available at thework.com. And that really helps to question our thoughts, to ask yourself if it's true, if you can absolutely know that it's true, whatever it is that you're thinking, because actually we don't really know the whole picture. And our bodies are wise, and they are for us. They want the best for us. They're not guiding us, but there's a greater force and a greater power. So with that said, let's just choose one thing that brings peace, intending for it, setting a deep intention for that, with love and peacefulness and kindness, self-compassion, compassion to yourself, number one, and then compassion to others, knowing that we are all on our unique and personal journeys. You cannot compare yourself to anyone else. And notice which thoughts are painful, write them down, and question them. Question what you're thinking. If something hurts, write it down and question what's really going on. And sometimes you might feel a negative emotion because they happen so quickly, those thoughts. They're like boomerangs. So the more you meditate, the more you can pray. But meditation is wonderful because you can quiet the mind. When you're praying, you're activating thoughts and words in your being. So the idea is to relax and let yourself be in an easy state, a peaceful Zen type of state. And let your intuition, your higher guidance lead you and guide you. And knowing that not all thoughts need to be listened to, and not everything has a meaning, and nothing has a meaning that's inherent in and of itself. Things mean whatever you decide they mean. So for me, for instance, in this case, if I was tempted and I had food that was like, hello, Jennifer, like that was not expected at all. There is a bigger picture here, and we can bring ourselves back into the moment and go with the flow, and you can make of it what you will, attaching whatever meaning you give to it. You can turn your challenges into opportunities, into self-development, into growth. So that's what's happening here and now. We are turning something that was originally perceived as a weird, fluke, unexpected, cog in the wheel, whatever, into a growth opportunity, an opportunity to connect with each other, to connect with you, to share a topic that might actually affect a lot of people or someone in their life, and to share meditation and mindfulness, opening awareness about that. So with that said, I'm going to leave it there with so much love in my heart and gratitude for life and for God, and just asking my angels to keep pushing me, to keep helping me. I know they're with me right here and right now, and they're with you right here and right now. If you believe in that, cool. If you don't, just your God, whatever faith you believe in, whether that's Allah, whether it's Buddha, your Buddha energy is with you. Again, you give it the meaning and the importance that you decide to give to it. So, thanks for joining. It's been a pleasure and a delight. Let's see what happens in my kitchen today. I've got my greens juice already set up, and dark cacao powder. We've got some nuts, my tea, my yogi tea. And today's wisdom to close off is, here we go with our yogi tea. Love yourself so that you may know how to live with self-respect. Self-respect. That sounds so fascinating. And the other one, they both say the same thing. Oh my God. And I totally did not do that on purpose. Like, these are different teas. One is classic Indian spice, and the other one is the green tea. And they both say the same thing. And it says, love yourself so that you may know how to live with self-respect. So love yourself so that you may know how to live with self-respect. Love yourself so you may know how to live with self-respect. All right, signing out, Jennifer from Personal Power Life Coaching. Enjoy your food. Bon appetit. Life loves you. Everything's working out just fine. Bye.